to make a commitment to an administration where every neighborhood has a future.
In District 3, the fulfillment of that vision falls on the shoulders of these two individuals.
Hello, Detroit. I'm Ray Solomon, the second deputy manager.
I'm Gary Bullock, district manager. Welcome to District 3.
In the city of Detroit, District 3 had its fair share of challenges. But residents of this district see hope on the horizon thanks to the new neighborhood departments.
We all look for a nice home in a nice neighborhood, and that was the draw when I first bought a home out here. And since retirement, I decided I just wanted to get involved with the community, and I wanted to do this in a small scale, but then all of a sudden there was an election and I was elected president of the organization. But it's a challenge, and what we're trying to do is our concerns are basically the same as just about any community, blight and crime. But it's a beautiful neighborhood, and I think ours pretty much is a stable neighborhood, but we do have those same problems that all other communities have, and we're working as a community organization to do what we can to impact those problems and maintain the beauty of the neighborhood and do what we can to impact whatever crime that we might have in the neighborhood.
Carrying out the vision for the neighborhoods falls in the hands of a veteran with over 30 years experience in city government. That person is Charlie Beckham. His knowledge of neighborhoods and city government has proven valuable to the residents of the city of Detroit.
Mike Duggan was running on his campaign. The main thrust of his campaign was that every neighborhood has a future. And what that meant is that the focus in his campaign and his administration, had he won, and of course he did that, would be to concentrate on the neighborhoods in the city of Detroit. So we created this Department of Neighborhoods whose primary focus is going to be to provide services at a higher level to the citizens in the neighborhoods of the city of Detroit. And so that's what we've done with this new department, and it's precedent setting what we're doing. We've taken every department in the city that provides those services to the neighborhoods and put them under one umbrella. He has made me the director of that department, and so our focus for the next 4 years will be to take a look at everything that's going on in the neighborhoods, whether that's blight related, any kind of services that are going on. And so I've kind of added to that phrase of every neighborhood has a future by saying every neighborhood has a future, and the future is now. And so we're going to really begin to step up the things that we do in the neighborhood.
The district encompasses from north at 8 Mile to south to 94, east from Kelly to west at John R. We're a huge district, and we encompass residential, commercial, retail. We have a number of very strong commercial corridors. In addition, we're a very diverse district. We abut Hamtramck and East and Highland Park. In addition, we have the Bengali communities, Yemeni communities, and a very large Hmong community. So we're a very diverse district, strategically placed along some commercial corridors. So it's critical that we learn how to blend our industrial base along with our residential base as well. And so we have the city airport there. So we have a number of strengths in the 3rd district. And we're very proud and excited district about what's going on with the city of Detroit, with some of the initiatives that we have and some of the things that are going on to improve the quality of life for the citizens of Detroit and residents of the 3rd district.
The Department of Neighborhoods is important. For the last few years, the community outreach out of the mayor's office has not been this intense and this hands-on. At least that's what we're getting when we attend the meetings. The residents are really appreciative of Mayor Duggan sending out hands-on troops out into the communities from the meetings that we have attended. So the residents are responding well. We're able to take back complaints. We're able to focus on the mayor's mission of identifying the abandoned homes, as well as starting with the fire damaged homes. They have been real responsive to helping us creating lists to help the mayor push his mission forward.
When Mayor Mike Duggan took office in 2014, he told all Detroiters that neighborhoods was his first priority. Throughout the city of Detroit, there are 7 district managers that were appointed by the mayor. District 3 District Manager Gary Bullock feels like the move by Mayor Mike Duggan was a step in the right direction.
The Department of Neighborhoods is important to the city and the city's future as a whole because it gives an opportunity for the residents, the community, to have a person that is directly tied to the mission that the mayor outlined in his campaign of strengthening the neighborhoods, providing opportunities for safe places for people to live, to repopulate those neighborhoods. So it takes the opportunity to bring together the mayor's office and the department staffs to work pointedly and access right to the neighbors, the people who are having challenges, whether with city services or looking for ways to improve their community that they live in.
Everybody cares, and we feel that we're going to get a lot done. And also we're trying to get the businesses involved in the things that we're doing here in the community too.
Change is the key word. Many residents in District 3 have expressed the need for change for years. Some of the improvements that have already been seen are at the Farwell Recreation Center, where the district and deputy manager have offices.
I've seen a lot of changes since the new administration has come on. It's made it easier for my director, Ms. Alicia Minter, to get things done. She's been able to help coordinate. We had a problem in the parking lot with cars being vandalized. She was able to communicate with the police department since the new chief has come on, and things have changed. We haven't had a break-in, we haven't had any problems. Participation has grown since the new administration has come on. I think this district is a diamond in the rough. A lot of people, when you hear about District 3, they think that this zip code is blighted. It's not as blighted as people would think. We're just as beautiful and just as commercially viable as any other district in the city of Detroit.
And the improvements can be felt also within the business community in District 3.
I can appreciate what the Department of Neighborhood is doing in America, because what we need in our city anyway is to be able to bring light back to the city. The city has been going through so much for the last 10 years, and we all kind of fed up to what's going on. And I believe in the mayor going to do some great things anyway, for what he's been doing before he actually got in office, after he was elected. And that's what I see now, what he's going through. And it'd be definitely beneficial to me, to the community, because we need him. We need things to change.
The Department of Neighborhood, by the end of Mayor Duggan's first term, should have had a handle on a lot of the abandoned homes in the area, a lot of the blight in the area. There's a lot of different programs that are being initiated now to demo, as well as, again, attract residents back into the city, starting with the city auction that the mayor is planning to have. I believe it's going to start end of April. So I'm excited to see that happen.
One issue that most residents were concerned about was the lighting in their neighborhoods. That issue is now becoming a non-issue. The new lighting plan kicked off in District 3 earlier this year, and the residents are glad to see the lights coming back on.
So the pilot program from the Lighting Authority is a great opportunity to showcase exactly what the future, the brightness of the city will be. It's been well received. Residents are excited to see that the city and the mayor is responding to their needs, as well as the mayor's promise to light the city back up.
Well, we have a number of funders in the philanthropic community outside of the city of Detroit. And so you'll have people like Skillman Foundation who identify the Osborne area of that district as a good neighborhood. And so you'll have funds that can help out with youth. There are monies from the city as far as demolition funds, but not as large as you'll have in other districts that have hardest hit areas. But we also have water department funds, we have CDBG dollars that go into the community to help with blight removal and remediation services in that area.
District 3 is a great community. I mean, there are over 97,000 residents here in District 3. Within the community, in this district, Osborne community, it was 30,000 residents here living in the community, 8,000 youth. This is the community that I work in, and we're doing a great project around blight, the Live in Osborne project. We received a grant from Wells Fargo, $50,000, to do this massive board up and clean up around the Matrix Center so that we can really grow the community, show that the community is about the youth and family. The great thing also, we're going to be partnering with the Department of Neighborhoods, Gary Bullock and Ray Solomon, to tear down some of the homes around the Living Osborne area and the Matrix Center, and then also receive dumpsters to help us do this massive board up and cleanup. So we're very excited about the Department of Neighborhoods. I think the mayor said a great thing, that all neighborhoods have a future, and we want to make sure that the Osborne community and within District 3 has that great future. So we're looking forward to partnering with the Department of Neighborhoods and really show that this area is a community of choice for our residents and families.
Less than 6 months into his term, Mayor Mike Duggan is getting high marks for his vision and results.
We're trying to eliminate the blight that sits behind the areas that have a nice housing stock, to try to grow that neighborhood as well as attract in new residents to the city of Detroit.
The first time, and hopefully by the first year, there is a credible and a well-received process for disposition of city-owned properties via the Detroit Land Bank, that there is tie-in with the community development organizations and being part of the repopulation of the neighborhoods. And that's just, just this year. And then over the next three plus years is really seeing the reestablishment of the neighborhoods, having attention given to them and to their needs, where they're not only places where residents want to stay, but people are attracted to.
The work the mayor is doing has been awesome. One of the best things he did in initiating that plan was putting people like Ray Solomon and Gary Bullock back into the recreation department, which reaches out to the community. And we're right here where everything is happening. So he's putting things and people in place to touch the people, to talk to the people, to understand what's going on in the neighborhoods. And that is going to make a world of difference, because now they feel like someone cares. Now they have someone to go to and not a phone number to call or to get on the internet. Here at Farwell, we're an intergenerational center. We have a lot of seniors and a lot of young people. So you have that big gap. But by him doing the things that he's doing is bridging that gap. And he's bringing people and putting people in place who can reach out to not only the seniors, but also the children. And doing that, that brings young people like myself back to the city, who want to move back into these homes and get these homes in places like District 3, which is a diamond in the rough.
I'm very excited to be working in the Osborne community. I mean, the Skillman Foundation's done a great job of really pouring in resources and making this community a community of choice. My vision for this community is really be a community for young families to come here, grow, go to school, live, and work here.
Well, the plan is that we're looking at improving the quality of life so families want to move in. And so right now we're working hard with DPS to identify schools that have strong academic programs. We're looking at elementary through high school. In addition, we are served by Wayne County Community College District. We have a very strong housing stock, brick homes built in the 40s and 50s for young families looking to move in. And we have prices that are very attractive to families, and working very hard with the police department to ensure that the quality of life and public safety are at a paramount there.
Past administrations have mainly focused on the downtown area. Director of Neighborhoods Charlie Beckham feels that focus on neighborhoods will have a long-term lasting effect for years to come.
For the last 5 to 10 years, the focus of municipal government has really been on downtown, Midtown, and Corktown, and those areas have really begun the process of redeveloping themselves. There's been a lack of effort and focus in the neighborhoods, and so our vision is to have the neighborhoods catch up with downtown and Midtown in terms of redevelopment, creation of jobs, better city services, lights, fighting crime, and those kinds of things. So the focus really is on neighborhoods versus the core part of the city of Detroit. And we're excited about it. It's moving forward, and I think the citizens are going to see a big difference in the next couple of years.
District 3 has had its fair share of negative press and lost hope. But in District 3, under the representation of City Council member Scott Benson and Neighborhood District Director Gary Bullock and Deputy Director Ray Solomon, the residents of District 3 can now see the light at the end of the tunnel. The resilience of Detroiters is second to none. While blight is still an issue in this district, what is not an issue is the hope that many Detroiters share and the hope of a new beginning. For more information about your City Council representative or your Department of Neighborhood District Manager, visit DetroitMI.gov.